Hi, Steve Fletcher here, and welcome to, it's not really a tuition video, but it's a how I created the Nirvana sound that I've been using recently on my Line 6 Helix. I've been doing a few videos, all the links are down there to these videos. We're doing a few videos on my personal favourite and, you know, what you probably consider the most legendary tracks from the Nevermind album, which has been celebrating its 30th birthday in 2021, which is when it is now, wherever you're listening, or whenever you're watching, I should say. So, so I started off with this. I mean, I didn't take, I'm not, as I've previously detailed on one of my blogs, I'm not the world's greatest Nirvana aficionado, but, you know, the sound-wise, you know, I watched a few Nirvana videos, and oh my goodness me, I mean, when you look at Kurt Cobain's floorboard, it puts the edge to shame. I mean, the floorboard must be this big, and, you know, we've got pedals from all the way to there, all the way to there. The sounds that he creates from this monstrous amount of pedals is... All right, no, I can't get through anymore. That's an absolute lie. A complete and total lie. If you watch Kurt Cobain, it's basically hardly anything. So from a sound point of view, it was very, very, very straightforward. So all I did... the way because I'm a bit weird, the way I approach getting sounds is not how did Kurt get those sounds, because I'm a firm believer that 75% of your tone is in these. I'm not Kurt Cobain. I don't have Kurt Cobain's version of these. So it's all about how I can create the sound in this room. You know, I'm not playing on stage. I'm not playing in an LA studio somewhere. So when you're trying to, this is my personal opinion, is when you're trying to create sounds, try and create them for you in mind, for your circumstances. You've got your own set of these, you're in your own personal place. So you're not trying to get the sound of the guitarist, you're trying to emulate the sound of the guitarist from your point of view. I hope that makes some sort of sense. So using the wonder of technology, I'm going to switch over to my Helix. I'm not going to show you, it's all down there and it's all plugged in and everything. What I'm going to do is switch to the computer view. I'm going to use the HX editor, which comes with Line 6's website, to help show you everything that I got there. Right, so here we go. It's already sort of preloaded the sounds. I mean, this bank down here you can pretty much ignore, because all this is how I'm getting mic. That's all that is. So you can ignore that. The Nirvana Kurt Cobain sound is all up here. So we're going to start with the amp. Okay, now I'm my go-to amp, I do use other amps for different things and stuff, but my go-to amp is this Cali4 Rhythm, which as far as I'm aware is based on a Mesa Boogie. So I just wanted something that, you know, I mean, a Fender amps are nice and clean. I've never really been a Marshall person, so a boogie is kind of somewhere in between for me. Something that's got quite a decent punch. It's got a really nice sort of dirty, clean sound. So that's where I was going with this. So you can see all the settings there. We've got drive 6.9. I did fiddle about with it a little bit, not too much. But yeah, so the drive is there, 6.9 bass. You can take a screen grab of this. But there you go. So there's all your settings. Presence 4.1, channel 8.1, master 7.9. Yeah, so there it is. So that's the plain boogie sound. Now if I just turn everything else off, I think the mod's off. Yeah, so that just plain boogie sound just gives you this sort of teen spirit. And it's a nice gravelly tone, I think there. Put a bit of reverb on, just a nice plate reverb, stuck that on there. Not too, a huge, I mean, the level set's still at 0 dB there, 4.3 decay. It's quite a low set, nothing too interfering with the reverb there. Kind of gives it that playing in a bathroom kind of sound. So there is a bit of verb there. If I take that off, you can hear it again. And there it is. All right. Chorus. Now you might notice here, before we put the chorus on, is I've put the amp sort of squarely in the middle. I've put the distortion before the amp and I've put the chorus after it. I just fannied about with that. I don't know if that's how Kurt has it in his signal chain, but that's how I thought it sounded best. Chorus, yeah, so it's just that simple sort of go to line 6 chorus. If I rock that on, there we go. It's a lovely, nice sound. 6.7 on the speed, 4.5 on the depth, 3.2 brilliant, and so on. And again, just sort of stuck it on, because I do think Kurt, Punk Man, would have spent too much time fighting about with things. He would have just plugged them in, turned the knobs, and go, yeah, that sounds cool. But there you go. So that's your that's your chorus there. So let's go to the money shot, distortion. I sort of went down everything here and just tried to find the most evil distortion that I could find. And I stuck straight and squarely to the legendary drive, cranked it up to 10, and nice bit of bass, scooped out in the middle a little bit, treble volume. So there we go, going to that teen spirit, crank that on. If we stick the chorus is on still with that. So in fact, take the chorus off, you can hear that. So you can hear there's a lovely, it's just a mess basically, and let's face it, that's exactly what Kurt Cobain would want. It's got that big, just gravelly noise in the background, which is pretty much, I think you'll agree, what Kurt Cobain would want from his tone settings. So there you go. There's not a great deal to it, but any of you line 6 Helix people out there who've been trying to get, because there isn't a Kurt Cobain sound, there's the sort of the pre-loaded sounds, and there isn't one for a Kurt Cobain thing, or there isn't one that I've found that's supposed to be. I mean, they're all disguised with alternative names, but so I haven't found one that I think is a Kurt. So this is the one that I have chosen there. So there you go. So thanks very much for watching, boys and girls. I hope you have fun. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.